Annie, could you speak a little bit about why you believe it's really important for our youth to be multilingual?
I always look back to Indigenous ways of knowing and the fact that Indigenous nations around the world usually see language as life. And very much that entire cultures, entire civilizations exist around language. And I think especially in terms of being in North America and having the privilege of learning English, that we have to be careful that there's the whole other world out there. And so the benefits are just, there's so many of them. First of all, that it actually makes you a better student, interestingly enough, right? That math scores tend to be higher. We see like musicians play better, like the brain develops differently. Secondly, there's respect in research. There's respect in learning other languages, other cultures. So in this district, we offer everything from Arabic to Japanese to all sorts of things. I think thirdly, and this is maybe something special about Canada, is that we are incredibly diverse. Basically, we are a nation of settlers, of immigrants that have come here. And so by learning different languages, you're actually respecting your own identity. And in Matheson, we truly believe that. We believe in mentorship through identity. We believe in positive use of identity to really push yourself forward to reach the goals you want to reach. So I would say that the most well-rounded people in this world, they are multilingual. The people that actually live the most peaceful life are multilingual because you learn about a different culture. And I have to say that there is no greater way to show solidarity by learning another language, because you're supporting an entire nation, an entire civilization, an entire history of knowledge. And we need to go beyond this idea that somehow English is right at the top. There's literally thousands of languages that one can pick up over time. And I have to say that India's linguistic diversity is something we can really look towards in terms of, the value of learning different languages and then using them to kind of bridge those gaps we have internationally.
When we speak of learning and creating learning opportunities for our youth, both of you have been involved in launching a very innovative sort of social justice program. Gurpreet, ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸੋ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਸਟੈਂਗ ਜਸਟਿਸ ਹੈ.
Mustang Justice was actually founded by Annie Ohana, and it's
Work together.
but we work together. It's just not Annie's program. It's basically LA Matheson program. ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਰਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਈ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀਜ਼ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਈ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਰੌਸ਼ਨੀ ਪਾਈ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਆ ਬੱਚੇ ਉਹ ਕਲਾਸਾਂ ਜਮਾਤਾਂ 'ਚ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਵੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਉਹ ਐਕਸ਼ਨ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਐਨੀ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਬੜਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਫੀਲਡ ਟ੍ਰਿਪ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਡਾਊਨਟਾਊਨ ਈਸਟ ਸਾਈਡ ਦਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੱਚੇ ਸਵੇਰ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਤੱਕ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੱਖੀਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਬੜੇ ਸਟੀਰੀਓਟਾਈਪਸ ਆ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਤਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਾਵਰਟੀ ਰਿਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਡਾਊਨਟਾਊਨ ਈਸਟ ਸਾਈਡ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨੌਲੇਜ ਆ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਆ ਬੜੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਆ ਸੋ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਐਨੀ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਆ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠਿਆਂ ਰਲਾ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਰਟਿਸਿਪੇਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਵਰਗ ਦੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਉੱਤੇ ਚੁੱਕ ਸਕੀਏ
Peter, in addition to Mustang Justice, there are some other programs as well. Tell us a little bit about the robotics program. And I understand the school team just won some kind of international competition.
Yeah, we're very proud of our robotics program, and last year we had a team, kind of an unsung team. We started off not thinking that we were going to do tremendously well, but in the end, they made it through our regional area. We compete in what's called FIRST Robotics, which is an international competition. So teams from Japan and from other Australia, New Zealand come and compete against us. And we ended up making it through our Canadian division and heading down to Houston, Texas in the United States and finishing 5th in the world. And so that was a huge celebration for us, and we really appreciate all of our students and the teachers that worked so hard on making that happen. And that has promoted our robotics and our engineering and our science, technology, engineering, math skills, which is short for STEM here. And we're actually starting after school programs for elementary kids, and elementary students can come here after school. And so one victory like that has allowed our school to become a little bit more of a STEM focus and we get to bring our elementary students here for after-school programs for robotics.
So what would you like to say to the faculty and the students who are hoping to visit LA Matheson, Vancouver in June? What would you like to say to them, Annie?
What I'm excited about is to meet people that I think have the same kind of beliefs that we do, and that is that education happens everywhere at all times, that there are no walls to our classrooms, that engaging with community and making connections and collaborations across borders is exactly what we need. And I think you are phenomenal for taking this journey on, and I know you'll get so much out of it. We know that it works. We see our kids achieving incredible things when we reach out to community, when we make plans, when we fight for what's right. We certainly don't stay neutral in the sense of that we want to protect our kids, we want to build a better world, and I can't wait for us to be partners in that endeavor through this amazing experience that we're going to have together.
Gurpreet?
ਮੈਂ ਬਟ ਜੇ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਵੀ ਸਾਰੀ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਈ ਆ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਅਧਿਆਪਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸਰਾਂ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਇਆ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਅੱਜ ਤੱਕ ਵਰਤ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਆ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਸਕਿੱਲਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਸੋ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਆ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਤੋਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਮਾਂ ਬਤੀਤ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕੁਝ ਸਿਖਾਉਣਗੇ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਕੁਝ ਸਿੱਖਾਂਗੇ ਵੀ ਤੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਉਮਰ ਦੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਥੇ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ ਦੇਖਣਗੇ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਾਈ ਦਾ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਆ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਆ ਕੀ ਵੱਖਰੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੀ ਸੇਮ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਸ਼ੇਅਰਡ ਬਲੀਫ ਸਿਸਟਮਸ ਕੀ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜੀ ਆਇਆਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਜੂਨ ਦਾ ਇੰਤਜ਼ਾਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਕਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੀਏ
Peter?
We are looking forward to learning from you. One of the things that we talk about here at LA Matheson is that we always want to take ownership for our learning. We talk about with the 100+ staff members that we have here, we are pretty on the same page that we want to have continuous learning, and we're always looking for new ways of learning, and it would be so exciting to learn what is happening in India. One of the things that we talk about is the students that are graduating from our high school are going into a world that didn't exist 10 years ago. And so we have to prepare those students for the world. A program like that definitely helps them prepare them for a world that is now global. So we are really excited about having you come visit us, and hopefully we can get over and visit you as well.